Hey girl, it's Coach B. Wiley. I hope you're having a good day today. I wanted to come on here and tell you that sometimes you have to do things that you just don't feel like doing. For example, today, right now, I just got done working out. I just stepped into the sauna. And when I tell you today has been a day and I did not feel like working out, A, because my body is tired, B, because I'm super drowsy due to taking medication last night for my allergies. My allergies were horrible yesterday. And I take this medication and it makes me beyond drowsy for like the following 24 hours. But I needed to get rid of my allergies. So, what do you need to get rid of? Sometimes when it comes to dating and, of course, communicating, and you're dating this guy, you're into him, he seems to be into you. However, you keep hitting these rough patches. I'm talking about unnecessary, repetitive rough patches that just don't make no sense. It's like anytime you try to communicate something simple to him, it creates chaos and there is a problem. And what you've been doing is just trying to change the subject, not make a big deal out of it, kind of sweep it under the rug, act like it's not affecting you, when in all actuality, you know that communication and being able to communicate your needs, your wants, your desires with the guy that you're dating is like number one on your list. It's like in the top 5 of the things that you need from the dude that you're dating. Yet, because you knew how long you were single and lonely before you met him, so you're trying to work with and thus tolerate the bad communication that maybe he doesn't seem to have an issue with. He's just showing up as he's showing up, and his communication style may not be jiving with yours. And so it's something that you know is a deal breaker. However, because you don't want to be single and you don't want to start all over with another dude and get to know him, because you already know this dude and you're already comfortable and you've been able to technically, figuratively speaking, let your hair down, so you just don't want to invest the energy in someone else, and you much rather white knuckle this and hope that he'll come around and see your way of communicating, and or he'll work on his communication style, and or he'll mighty morph into a different Power Ranger. But the news is he's not going to do any of those things. He is who he is. That doesn't make him a bad guy. That makes him the wrong guy. So even if you don't feel like it, and I know it's tough and you tired, you've been dating for all these years, not him, but just in general, because you have been dating different dudes over the decade or decades, and you're literally tired and you just don't want to do what's required. However, it must be done. Sometimes when we really feel like not doing what needs to be done and we just force ourselves to do it, you will get the best results that you could ever even imagine. So think about it this way, worst case scenario, when you don't feel like deleting the guy's number out of your phone who's inconsistent, who's up and down and all around, who leaves you on red, who pops in and out, who has baby mama drama, who literally confuses you one week to the next, who is unsure of you. Even though y'all been dating and talking 6 months, he's still not ready, but you're ready, but he's not. And it's just like, well, why not? Sis, I'm talking to you. It's time for you to make the hard decision on how to get him out of your life. By a lot of y'all women like to let a dude know what y'all doing, and that's okay. That's on a case-to-case basis. However, I believe in reciprocation. Most men aren't going to let you know you're not the one for them. They're just going to ghost you and be done. Now, like I said, case by case. If it just simply is not working out for both parties, and you know you're giving it your all and he is too, then you'll have a conversation and be like, you know what, and you'll agree with each other. It's just not a match. However, usually it doesn't go like that. Usually it's just like this dude is all over the place, and or who he is not jiving with you. So you just got to just cut it off where it's at and just be done with it. However, because you're stubborn and you just don't want to do it, you're going to be even more tired down the road, because when things aren't going good, specifically when it comes to communication and the basics of dating, if he can't get the basics down, and when it comes to communication, if you have two communication, your styles are different. And I'm meaning from one extreme to another. I mean, you can inquire about something and he thinks you're accusing him. Or he could ask you about something so minute, and it's just like, how many times do we have to go over this, because he doesn't trust the words that are coming out of your mouth. I could come up with many communication scenarios. However, the moral of the story is, your gut ain't never lied to you. The universe don't lie. God don't lie. There's always something in your spirit, in your gut, that's literally telling you, sis, this ain't it. And I know you're tired, and I know you be down to the ground, just like I was tired today. And I'm challenging you, as we're going into a new year, to do something different. And that means when you know the going gets tough and it gets real rough, and you've tried, because there's nothing wrong with trying. Of course, I'm not saying if you're having a dating issue, just be like, oh, I'm done. Of course not. That's not what adults do. I'm saying when you can see the flags flagging and you know the alignment is just not aligning. And any little thing, it went from some things to most things where you're butting heads, from simple communication and just the basics of like contacting each other, checking in, meeting up, meeting friends and family. You know the basics. You're an adult. You know what I mean. And if it's just always something that leads to a misunderstanding and or drama, that is the universe telling you he ain't the dude. He's not the dude. So your best bet is to end it, versus thinking that if we don't talk about it, I overlook it, I don't bring it up, I sweep it under the rug, I don't acknowledge it, that it will go away. It won't go away. The problems will get bigger and bigger, and then they will blow up, and then next thing you know, all heck is breaking loose in your dating situation, and I don't want you to go through that. So let me know in the comments if you're tired of dealing with your dating dilemma and you're ready to actually do something about it, which means let that guy go. That is not in alignment with you, that is not reciprocating the energy you're putting into the situation, and who you just know just ain't a match. Because sometimes you'll just be with a dude and just be like, I don't know what it is sometimes, but it's something. And then it'll be like, aha, that's what it is. And this isn't going to work. So let me know in the comments if you're tired and you just like B. Wiley. Look, we ain't going to go into all the details, but you shall write, this was my sign. I'm ready to go. Let me know in the comments. Talk to you later.